Welcome back to the Ankh 2 or Ankh. I don't know. The Heart of the Osiris. I think on the last episode we made a mess, and actually I never did see. Yeah, this one. We pushed down a trash can. Huh.
Can you believe my dad chucked out my old Russian Nefertiti figurine?
Okay, can I take it?
What? Dad chucked out my old Russian Nefertiti figurine?
Yeah, so it would seem.
Maybe this'll help me.
Oh. I mean, I need something to hold this with, so...
I put it in there.
Yeah, I knew it. Knew it. I mean, I didn't know the doll, but I mean... That's the only thing I was missing, I think? Maybe? Now, do I stamp something?
I put the wax into the doll.
Yeah, I knew. Now, melt it.
Can you melt this wax?
Child's play. Fluid like goat's milk.
Thanks.
Huh. Yeah. Had something in my throat, or I think I still do, but... At least now I don't have to cough anymore. So do we...
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Okay, fine. Let's get
There
waxed.
you go.
This'll only take a minute. Please take a seat.
Is this going to hurt?
Yes?
Oh, great. Ah! How in the world did he manage to leave my goatee?
Oh, I could have possibly overlooked something.
Help!
Damn it. I kinda hoped I would have gotten... hairy wax. I don't know. I mean, he had that... I mean, it kind of fit him, that hobo look. So, can we now go in?
Hang on a second. No one gets past Bulbul.
Hey, didn't you notice something?
Well, let's see.
You know.
Hello, the beard is gone. Ring a bell?
Not so fast.
What now?
Well, so, you can't come in because of your...
Nose hair?
Okay, why not? Welcome to the Wild Mummy, and don't go breaking anything.
Me? Never.
Oh boy, how much are we gonna break? Everything will be destroyed.
First pay your tab.
Also, okay, Fatima is
I'm a regular.
Wait a second. Oh no.
What good are regular customers who are regularly broke?
Does this have some sort of relationships thing? Oh no.
Someday I'll be...
Can you help me out? I'm looking for the guys who stole my Ankh.
It would be best if you return my parrot first. And that's the day you'll get your next cocktail.
A damaged birdcage. The poor bird in there doesn't look too happy.
Well, I guess that it's good.
What have you done? My poor parrot!
Hey, don't make such a scene.
Don't make a scene? It's hardly got any feathers left.
Is this chump causing any trouble, boss lady?
It's okay, Bulbul. I can manage him on my own. I'll never speak another word to you again, Asil. I've been informed that you...
Can't a guy get something to drink around
What?
here?
I mean, really? Seriously?
I really have to know where the guys are who stole the Ankh.
Because of you, Polly's gone completely nuts. I'm not speaking another word to you. First pay your tab.
Okay, what about the other one?
Come on, this here is an in-crowd bar. The people like me, so you should like me too.
Oh, really? So the people like you? Hey, boys, what do you think of him?
Well, as always.
Him? Oh, whatever.
Him? Well...
Who is that again?
Well, it appears as if your status is not the best around here.
But I'm a regular.
Well...
Goopy Dave
What good are
juice.
regular customers who are regularly broke?
Okay, so I just need to get to know everyone.
Someday I'll be...
Yeah, I can relate to that.
You don't look too happy.
I'll be honest with you. I'm sure I've already guzzled my fair share of cocktails today. Anyhow, a few weeks back, during a scorcher of an afternoon, right after the big game, I was giving it my best shot at flogging off my last slave for a confiscatory price. A totally crazy Joe, but he did know a thing or two about soccer. And then I had a blackout. Something knocked me over and the slave was gone. So that took care of my last cash reserve. Ever since then, I just haven't been able to get back on my feet. I don't know what it was that knocked me out. But I do know that it took with it my last honeypot of sustenance. And with it my courage. Not to mention my self-respect. Now I'm just a shadow of my former self. Of the happy-go-lucky, carefree, innocent, and scrupulous slave driver I once was.
Yeah, I mean, on the last episode I said that well, actually I hoped this wouldn't be just going through the first game's events, but seems like this game is all about making, not amends, digging deeper holes for the people we have already hurt.
Can I do something for you?
If you can't give me a slave or something to drink, you could at least give me some money so that I could buy myself a slave or something to drink. Maybe a game of chance isn't such a bad idea. That's gotta be a surefire way of getting back into the money.
How about taking your mind off things with some good old honest work?
I just don't know. The slave trade just doesn't do it for me anymore. Say, are you by any chance interested in getting into the slave business?
No, actually I'm not.
Just think about it. You'd never have to worry about having a roof over your head or something to eat.
Because I wouldn't actually have either of these anymore, and I would be at the mercy of my master.
I can get you fixed up with some charming employers, not to mention the high-yield employees savings scheme.
What does that look like?
Every week you get a shovelful of gravel. And if you watch your pennies, just within a few decades you might have enough to build a house.
That's about as silly as the man who believed that real rats wrote for the daily papyruses.
Oh, let's forget about it for now. But remember to come see me again when you change your mind.
You'll soon bounce back onto your feet.
Maybe if I win the lottery.
And that's the day you'll get your next cocktail.
So, do we just give this to him or...
Well, I guess it's better if you keep it.
Fine. Okay, we gotta get him some money. There are these people.
Shut up, Rassaltine.
Hello.
It's about time that the service personnel decided to show up. You somehow look familiar to me. But then again, you Cairo people all look alike to me.
Do I look like I'm the innkeeper, chick?
We're getting bored.
Okay.
How about something to drink?
Not interested. We're looking for some big city entertainment. Something that can only be found here. Something modern, with style. Style!
But it's true. I thought it was a metropolis.
Some shit.
What should I do with it?
Okay,
Waiter,
fine.
we wouldn't mind a bit of distraction.
Like in Luxor, with real nightclubs,
Okay.
portable theater and
I've been informed that you're well in the
Something
red
for
with him
them
too.
to be distracted with. Are we?
Asil, dude! We haven't seen each other for ages!
For ages? For 3 weeks, you mean? At your going away party in the pyramid? That ended up costing me a lot more than just a couple of beers.
3 weeks? Seems like it's been a whole year. I took off for Luxor straight after the party, but then I got the yearning to come back to the provinces for a while. You know, to check up on things.
Uh-huh.
Since when has Cairo been provincial?
Hey, once you set foot in Luxor, you realize just how much of a Hicksville Cairo really is. The city's got no future. It's going down the Nile without a paddle.
So you don't know what happened after the party?
No, how could I?
I'm sure you recall the mummy. It put a death curse on me, then I...
Uh-huh. That's so totally interesting, dude.
So then suddenly I got the Ankh.
Bottle opener? Hey, that's like so outdated. You won't catch anyone wearing junk like that in Luxor.
Anyway, and then I even had to descend to the underworld and Osiris.
Hey, sounds like you got yourself mixed up in some pretty wicked stuff, but... Dude, Asil, you gotta come see me in Luxor sometime. I'm telling you, forget everything that you've heard about the big city life. Or about the stuff that's happened to you in this hick town. Luxor, that is the place to be. Dude, you have to go there. Life pulsates there. It's all just one big coming and going. People party through the night there. And the chicks, dude, the chicks!
Have you ever heard of the saying, all the luxuries in all the world can't bring with them true happiness?
Sure, but that's just a rumor.
I mean, yeah, it kind of is. I mean, yeah, money cannot buy happiness, but I mean, it sure helps.
As a renowned expert on Luxor, you're sure to have some advice for me.
Sure, the hippest joint in Luxor is the casino. You can catch some really far-out shows there every night. Everything you need to know about this joint is smack bang on this flyer here.
Talk to you later.
If I haven't suffocated by then. It's totally stuffy in your dive.
Yeah, I actually got it.
A flyer for a cabaret in Luxor.
Okay, can I... No. A couple more guys, and then I've done with most.
Hello.
Hello?
You poor man, I'm sure that something terrible's happened to your face.
At least you think I'm funny.
What do you mean by that?
Take the Pharaoh, for instance. He obviously doesn't find me funny because he fired me.
Why?
I thought that the pharaoh throws all of his dull comedians to the lions.
Yep, that's what usually happens. Because the lions are starved to death, and the snakes have been dished out on a platter as dessert. And because the crocodiles had a panic attack that went AWOL somewhere in the catacombs of the palace, well, there was nothing to throw me to. And due to a lack of imagination, the pharaoh decided to fire me.
I mean, so we saved you. Thanks to our... tiny adventures.
You should be grateful for his lack of ideas.
A comedian would rather die than have no one laughing at him.
So, do I have to get him to perform for the travelers?
That's probably the biggest joke that I've ever heard.
Thanks.
So...
But working as a comedian is, you know, silly.
It's the oldest profession in the world.
The oldest profession? I thought that that was...
Pyramid building? No way! That's what those architects are always saying, but humor is the oldest profession in the world.
Sure.
Is it really possible to earn a quick piece of silver with a load of baloney?
Yeah, just have to be enough chumps to fall for it. But at least I can say that I'm doing that which the gods have chosen for me. That which is my only talent. Now, if someone would just give me the chance to be able to step out into the limelight in front of a large, discerning crowd.
I mean... I might know a place.
I hope you don't know any jokes.
Yeah, sure! You want to hear some?
Sure.
Spare me.
Too bad.
I'm sure that you've got things to do. I don't want to keep you.
Do you know what the problem is? There aren't any places in Cairo where a comedian can go to earn his bread. Nowhere. Except for the palace. And now that the pharaoh has done away with unemployment benefit, you'll probably find me working in a quarry before long.
What's so bad about the quarry?
Yeah, well, maybe the fact that the average quarrier snuffs it after toiling in the quarry for 2 weeks.
Sounds like basic playthrough of the Pharaoh.
Yep, what a cruel world.
Well, at least you find me amusing.
A bit of honest labor would do you no harm.
Reactionary.
I'll come back when I've found a job for you.
Ah, if only a big theater would come along and offer me a job.
So, what else?
A heap of useful tools.
What do I do with all of these?
Looks like things get pretty hot in here sometimes.
What can I...
That won't work.
It's better if you keep it.
Okay.
It's better if you keep it.
Okay.
It's better if you keep it.
Okay.
It's better if you keep it.
Okay. Please?
It's better if you keep it.
Okay, so...
You'll soon bounce back.
Okay, so we need to...
around here?
A spot at the bar.
Win at the lottery. Get him to perform, get performer for these guys, and...
What good are regular customers who are regularly broke?
It doesn't seem to work. Oh, I know. I should probably put some money in it first.
Someday I'll be
That
stinking
won't
rich
work.
again.
Can I
What
give
sort of tea?
this to you?
Shut up, Far El Matu.
That won't work.
Okay.
Hey, come on, what's up with you?
And that's the day you'll get your next cocktail.
Can I take the poker?
A chimney poker that could be put to a multitude of
Well, I guess
uses.
that it's good
A
time to
chimney
be
poker
heading
that could
off
be
to
put
pay
to
my
a multitude
respects
of
to your
uses.
rival, the
That
wine
won't
man.
work. That won't work.
No.
I've been informed that you're well in the red with him too.
That won't work.
No.
Can a guy get
That won't
something
work.
to drink around here?
That won't work.
First pay your
That
tab.
won't work.
Okay, so we need the hookah from the one guy. Most...
But I'm a
I'm not sure if it's gonna go for this man, Badavi, or the group.
What good are regular customers who are
What
regularly
else?
broke?
What else?
I can't get this
Someday
thing
I'll be
open.
stinking rich again.
If I go on a rampage here,
And that's
Boo
the
Boo
day
will
you'll
chuck
get your
me out
next
and then
cocktail.
ban me for the rest of his life. That won't work.
Well, I guess that it's good time to be heading
Wrong way.
off to pay my respects to your rival.
So what
the
do I
wine
do?
man.
Pincers, flyer, and... So who do I give the flyer to? Who was wishing for something?
It's better if you keep it. It's better if you keep it. It's better if you keep it. It's better if you keep it.
Or do you want the juice?
So, what should I do with it?
I don't know.
A flyer for a cabaret in Luxor.
So, what should I do with it?
Totally rusty
So,
chimney pincer.
what should
a
I do
broom
with it?
that's used to sweep the ashes out of a fireplace.
So, what should I do with it?
I like his attitude. Seems nice. Okay, what do I give you?
It's better if you keep this. It's better if you keep this. It's better if you keep this. It's better if you keep this.
Okay, I mean, I think I can get lottery numbers from him. Maybe. Let's see. Can I change this?
It's better if you keep it. 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 It's better if you... You still haven't got the...
Yeah, I know.
What are you
Can you...
Sounds interesting.
The big...
Do you have any hot betting tips for me?
Of course. A surefire...
Yeah,
Here's a suggestion. I get it for free, and in exchange I prevent the end of the world coming.
All right, I'll make an exception, but this time only. Here's my prediction. Perhaps it will even assist you in your search.
Okay, good. Okay. Now then.
Something extraordinary must have happened for Olga to allow this to happen.
I don't think I can exit. No? I don't know. I kinda don't like a seal, but I kinda like him.
My grandfather brought me that back as a souvenir from Abu Simbel. I pinched this off of George, the friendly mummy.
Can I pinch it with pinchers?
That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work.
Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, I mean, I like Assil more than I like Rufus from the
I've been informed
Eponia.
that you're well in the red with him too.
I mean, I might have to play the pony at some point, but
Can't a guy
I don't
get
know.
something to drink around here? Hey, thanks for the hot betting tips. I'll soon be able to rebuild my mighty empire of slaves.
It brings a tear to my eye to be able to make the world just a little bit better.
First pay your tab.
yeah, that's one.
Hey, thanks for the...
It brings it.
But I'm a regular.
So,
What good are regular customers who are regularly broke?
I mean, we gotta get some music.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Take a look at him.
What should I do with it?
That won't work. That won't work.
What should I do with it? What should I do with it? What should I do with it? What should I do with it?
You don't
What should
say.
I do with it?
It says.
My darling, my bed. Why you? Your future.
Aww.
Someday I'll be stinking rich again.
Unless I missed something.
He went to school with me.
And that's the day
No,
you'll get
that's
your next
one guy
cocktail.
done.
I wouldn't mind taking the weight off, but I have to get the Ankh back.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have to converse with these people.
But you do know that you've got a bucket on your head, don't you?
At least you think.
What do you mean?
Take the fair.
Tough luck, buddy.
Anyway, I wasn't thrown to the lion.
So,
I hope you don't know any jokes.
Yeah, sure. You want to hear some?
okay, fine.
Oh boy, yeah, go on. Tell me a joke.
Swell. So, two snakes meet in the desert, and one asks the other, "Say, are we actually poisonous?" And the other one says, "I don't know. Why you asking?" The first one says, "I just bit myself on the tongue."
Any more?
Do you know any more jokes?
Sure. So, why did the camel walk through the desert? Because it wanted to get to the other side.
Uh-huh.
Do you know any more jokes?
Of course. So, two Nubians meet in the desert. One says, "Hey, you." The other one says, "Who, me?"
I don't get it.
Do you know any more jokes?
Sure thing. So, what's small, green, and triangular?
A small green triangle?
And why don't you just say that you already knew the joke, huh?
Do you know any more jokes?
Sure, bud. So, a polar bear walks through the desert and says, "Boy, it must be really slippery here. Look at all the sand that they've strewn."
Do you know any more jokes?
Oh, yes, sirree. So, what did the crocodile say after it ate the comedian?
Tastes kind of funny.
Do you know any more jokes?
Yep. So, two police guards walk by a bar.
And?
What and?
Where's the punchline?
And what's the punchline?
Do you know any more jokes?
Sure, Buster. So, two mummies meet. Both of them are dead.
Do you know any more jokes?
Yes, indeedy. So, do you know the one about Ramses, the exotic dancer, and the scorpion?
No.
Damn it, neither do I.
Do you know any more jokes?
You've drained me dry, buddy. Those were all the jokes I know.
Do I get a reward for having listened to all that twaddle?
No.
Damn it.
Do you know what the problem is? There aren't any places in Cairo where a comedian can go to earn his bread. Nowhere. Except for the palace. And now that the pharaoh has done away with unemployment benefit, you'll...
Okay.
I'll come back.
Ah!
So do I gotta go back to the... First, actually, I wanna try if I can tell them jokes.
If this is the trendiest in-crowd bar in Cairo, then we could have just stayed in Giza.
Waiter, we wouldn't mind a bit of distraction.
Shut up, Ras El Tin.
I've been informed that you're well in the red with him too.
I mean, the comedian keeps... Can I do something with you?
A hairy, scruffy beast.
Okay. No. So.
Got it.
Oh no, these seem like pieces of something.
That won't work.
Can I take one of these with these?
That won't work.
Okay, good. So, I mean, there was a shock here. And did it say something about reward? Was it?
It says, "Help! Favorite sock missing." Just another Egyptian. Why does one sock always go missing? That won't work.
Okay, do I do it with him? Is it yours?
It's better if you keep it.
What about this?
It's better if you keep it.
What about this?
It's better if you keep it.
What about this?
It's better if you keep it.
What about this?
It's better if you keep it.
What about this?
It's better if you keep it.
Hello?
According to paragraph 4, section 3...
You're being a bit picky.
Yep, and that's why...
So, this thing.
I've got an appointment with the pharaoh.
You don't look like someone... You're neither a...
Uh-huh. And obviously you aren't afraid of anything.
Like all of the pharaohs...
You weren't afraid?
Nothing.
Not even icky cockroaches?
A night watchman who's afraid of cockroaches?
Not even slime eagles?
Ugh!
Forget it.
Thanks.
Asil, building protection.
I'm dutifully at your service. The situation...
I'd rather let myself be convinced of that.
No one comes in at night. Or gets out.
Not even the Pharaoh?
Especially not him. Much too dangerous out there. What with all that rabble lurking around.
Rabble? Those are his people.
Exactly! They even assume that he should be doing something for them.
So...
I am the people.
And I'm the night watch...
So nothing I can do with that, I think. Huh. Now who is missing the sock? Unless if it was the blind Gandhi. Was it you?
It's better if you keep it.
Fine. Is it you?
It's better if you keep this.
I mean, I need just a couple of coins. I mean, no one is wearing socks.
It's better if you keep it.
And this game is so quiet. I don't like it. Now where can I find some money?
Someone's locked glowworms in the lantern.
Hmm.
Can't a guy get something to drink around
Well, I
here?
think I'll leave it here for now.
First pay your tab.
And we'll be back.
But I'm a regular.
Yeah, regularly.
What good are regular customers who are regularly broke?
Well, until the next episode.
Someday I'll be stinking rich again.
Bye-bye.
And that's the day you'll get your next cocktail.